Entrepreneurial.
Resilience.
Culture.
Practical.
Co-op.
Community.
Community.
I had the opportunity to facilitate boot camps and educate and help transition these students in accelerating their skills so that they're ready to step into the industry, as well as learn about these students and the opportunities that they're looking for so that I can also build a pipeline for my employer at CIBC for potential students.
When I was a student, I received invaluable mentorship from previous TRSM grads who were already successful in their careers. Their advice wasn't just theoretical, it was practical, real-world guidance that helped me navigate the transition from being a student to establishing a strong professional career. And now as an alumnus, I see it as a direct responsibility to pay that experience forward. I volunteered my time to mentor many students and recent grads, offering that same level of candid, actionable feedback that I once received.
Being able to work with Professor Butt and Professor Lajante and deliver lectures that I create and then get that feedback and be given the opportunity to do more. I remember I used to sit in these classes and now to look up. One time a professor was lecturing and being like, hey, I'm up there now. So it's really made me proud. And also people like Shanice, they do so much for the community, and it just makes me proud to be part of it, and it gives me something to really be happy about.
The ongoing connections I've made at TRSM have been extremely helpful. Whether it's collaborating with fellow alumni on deals or staying connected with classmates, that network continues to open doors and provide a lot of perspectives that enhance my professional growth. I made relationships that I still hold dear to this day, and that's all thanks to the culture at TRSM.
At TRSM is when I first found out about consulting, and that's actually the career path that I started with initially out of school. There was an organization at school called RCG, which was like a student-run consulting group where we went to the market and did projects for local businesses, and that was my first foray into consulting.
The culture of connection and encouragement that started when I was a student here has continued far past graduation. It's really reassuring to know that no matter where I am in my career, I'll always have the incredible Ted Rogers alumni community in my corner.
I think the staff here, or the educators here, I should say, are incredibly supportive and they're rooting for you with their full hearts. I remember when we were nominated for the RBC Women in Business Award, and dean of our department and 2 professors emailed and said, we're going to be there, we're going to buy tickets, we're going to support you. I don't have any other people in my life that have told me that their professors were that enthusiastic about their successes.
It's massive and very friendly. And so what that means is if you're looking for a new job or you need to do some business with a company you don't know very well, you'll look on LinkedIn and see that someone somewhere from your school has worked there. It's a great way in, and it's a great networking opportunity, and it will only get bigger as the school grows.
Is the strength and breadth of its network. It's a community of driven, forward-thinking professionals who are making an impact across so many industries: finance, marketing, tech, entrepreneurship, among many others. No matter where you go, there's a Ted Rogers connection you can work with to bring a variety of skills together for a common objective.
I believe that TRSM stands out among other institutions because of its agility and ability to adapt when it comes to everything related to the professional industries and careers. With boot camps, events on campus, and everything that is going on in school, I always felt we're prepared to be working one day while I was in school during co-op and post-graduation.
There's plenty of opportunities to carve your own path within the organization. There were tons of student groups, course unions, case competitions, conferences. That was really an opportunity for you to follow and pursue your interests and make of it whatever you wanted.
I think it's really important that alumni continue to help students with different opportunities, because if we think about it, this is the place that raised us and this is the place that helped us develop. So it's important to provide new opportunities and some of those development skills to students that are up and coming, because that's really our next generation.
As you enter your career and you're out in the real world, you're gaining skills and knowledge. And if you can bring that into the next generation, that just makes them better. At the same time, you can learn from the next generation and you can keep yourself fresh. When I guest lecture and I have to prepare for guest lectures, it makes me push extra hard. By simply sharing your experience, offering a bit of advice, or opening a door,
you can make a huge difference in a student's confidence and direction. After having helped several TRSM students land their first professional job, I can say it's incredibly rewarding to be part of someone else's success story. Everyone remembers their first job.
When you speak with students, I think it's super important to be as engaging and positive and encouraging as possible, because those are some of the most influential conversations I've ever had, is when I was a young student trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and having those conversations was the right way to guide me to where I am now.